have to talk about the long lost and forgotten meme coin, PONKE. So this coin was going crazy when all the Solana coins were pumping, when people were just so huge and heavy on Solana, and people are still pretty big on Solana. But this project was doing extreme numbers and everybody was rallying behind it. At the peak, the market cap got all the way up here to about 400 million. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about why it's, pulled back so much and if it still has the potential to pump from here. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into this. So as you can see, the price is now only at $57 million in market cap. At the peak, again, it was 400 million in market cap, and the 24-hour trading volume is 15.8 million. So the volume is still pretty good relative to the market cap. So that's still a pretty good thing. It's like a third of the market cap. So you can see a lot of people are still trading this project. A lot of people are still big on it. This is still on a lot of people's minds. PONKE, it's not going nowhere. And I think during this bull run, it should have a nice recovery. So we're going to talk about that now. First things first, you can see over here at the charts, look, we are so close to the bottom here in PONKE. Like at these prices, these are the type of prices where you're not scared to buy in. You just buy in because it is what it is. But I will say Bitcoin is in the process of pulling back. I've already done multiple videos on this. Bitcoin's making its way to about 99 to 100K. So those are the levels 100K. Just watch out for that. And if it goes anywhere below 99, it's done. It's finito. It's done. Okay. But Bitcoin could stop at 105, 104K and then recover, but it could pull back to 99. So that's what we're looking for. And the reason why I mentioned that is because everything else is pulling back down with it, which means PONKE will pull back down a little bit more, which means you can get a discount, an even bigger discount on PONKE. So if it continues to pull back, I already have the level set out here. We have a minor support area up here at about 6 cents. So we see at 0.065, that's where we hit support back on April 8th. And we've also had it as resistance and support a little bit in the past, but it's one of the lowest points of PONKE, and there's a possibility that it stops at 8 cents. So anywhere between 10 and 0.65, right? Anywhere between 10 and 6 cents is a good buy. Currently, that's what I'm seeing here with PONKE. That's what I'm watching out for right now. And let's just kind of talk about it because, as we know, like this project, it's kind of died down in the means of hype. People haven't been talking about it as much, but it still has potential. It still has 72.4K holders. BitThumb still has the most PONKE out of everyone, like 6.6 million. Revolt, they still have the second most PONKE out of everyone. The liquidity is still heavy. Bybit still owns it. We still see Mexi, BitGet, Gate.io, Kraken. They still got their Wintermute wallet. So yeah, I mean, people are still holding it. Exchanges are still holding it. Crypto.com still has theirs. So we're still seeing a lot of money is still inside of PONKE. So it's not going nowhere. I don't think it's dead. I think it still has potential. This is the website for the people that don't know. And for the people that are a part of the PONKE army, shout out to y'all for like sticking around for so long. Like people left this project to die, right? And just gotta come back here and make a video about it because I think that this project will have some potential on the rise. And remember, I always mention this. I'm gonna mention this in every single video that I make until the bull market is over. Okay, the bull market is probably going to last till the end of this year, so until December, or until a little bit of the beginning of next year, January, February. So anywhere between December, January, and February, we will see the end of the bull market. And that is because Bitcoin will top out around 150 to 170K. But I'm shooting closer towards 150K, right? So that's what we got to watch out and pay attention for. If you see it around those prices, probably a good time to get out of stuff like PONKE and anything else that you're in. But you have some time from now until the end of the bull market. You have some time to run it up on whatever you're trying to run it up on, and then that's the last chance for the next bull run. So that's why I'm making so many videos talking about these gems, because you have to pick something and then just ride it out until the end of the bull market, and then hop out, let things drop, and once they drop, get back in, and then ride out the next storm. But anyways, this is their swap. They have PONKE swap. They're mainly big on like Instagram and TikTok. So this is their Instagram. It's pretty big, 485,000 followers. Then they got their TikTok here, 239,000 followers. But their Twitter has actually been banned, so they only have their backup Twitter account. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why their price dropped, because they had such a huge Twitter community, a huge following, and now they don't have it. In Twitter X, it's literally the best place to post about crypto. It's where everybody talks about crypto. Crypto is very big on X. So if you don't have an X account, a Twitter account, then you're kind of screwed with your project. And that's kind of what happened to them. They lost their account, and they do need to get it back, because I think it'll help a lot. But yeah, they're it's still pretty good though. It's still pretty good. It's been going off still with their small account here, and they've been posting every day. The community is still strong as ever, so you can still see there's a lot of people that are still a part of that PONKE community. And this is the people posting about it. They're still super bullish on it. This person's talking about it getting to millions in market cap. Someone is posting the chart saying, "Hey, it'll go up to 23 cents soon." And if we look at it, you could probably see what they're saying and what they mean, saying it'll go up to 23 cents. That is the peak of that last run that we had back in May. So hypothetically speaking, we should do that. And just looking at the amount of gains that you can get from something like this, like, I'm pretty sure we might pull back down to 6 cents. So I'm just gonna do this from here, that 6 cents level, up to 23 cents, just to see what the gains would be. Like, you're looking at like 255% gains. Just imagine that. We're gonna put it right at the Fibonacci. 210% when it's right at the Fibonacci. So PONKE is down so much. It's like you can make a lot of money off this coin if it takes off and gets back up to its previous all-time high. The previous all-time high was all the way up here at what was that, like 85 cents, something like that. But yeah, you'll be doing 1,164%, so 1,100% if it just gets back up there to the all-time high. So it still has a lot of huge potential that people are just overlooking. And a lot of people are overlooking projects like this that have been kind of dead during this bull run. Like stuff like PONKE has just been down during the bull run. But just imagine this thing getting back up to its peak at that market cap all the way at 409 million. Imagine it getting back up to 409 million market cap, and then you're just running it up from here, like going from 6 cents all the way up to 1,100. Like, you're 10x at that point, really 11x, and that's, it's huge. Those are huge gains. So putting in $1,000, you can easily run it up to 10,000 plus inside of PONKE, and that's just seeing it going down a little bit more, a little bit more. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, we don't go down to 0.65 and we just launch off from where we are now. Now you're looking at smaller gains. Now you're looking at 690%. That's why I said it is crucial that you watch out and pay attention for the pullback here. If Bitcoin continues to pull back, it might pull everything else back, and we might end up seeing PONKE hitting 0.65. I don't know if it will hit 0.65, because that's a pretty big drop from where we are now. That's almost like a 50% drop. It's like almost like pretty much like, yeah, it's probably 40%. So I don't know if it's going to hit 0.065 all the way, but it should go close, which will give you a good opportunity to buy in towards that bottom level. But yeah, because if you bought in now, like, you're not going to make as much on the way up. So just a little food for thought here. But yeah, this is all I got for you all today. People in PONKE, they're super bullish in it, so keep an eye out for it. I think this will do well. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.